中国不买美国的大豆，美国的农民是彻底慌了。目前，美国的农民们几乎是集体向特朗普喊话，要求赶快停止关税战。自从今年特朗普发起关税以来，我国已经停止购买美国的大豆，转而购买巴西的大豆。但这样一来，美国的大豆可就彻底卖不出去了，因为美国往年生产的大豆有超过一半都流向了我国，这是个14亿人的市场。即使放眼全世界，美国也根本找不到新的买家。要知道，每年的9月和10月正是美国大豆收获的季节，如今眼看仓库都装不下了，有美国农场主发出绝望喊话，如果再这样下去，他们的大豆就只能搅碎了扔在地里了。尽管目前美国已经要求日本和韩国多购买美国的大豆，但日韩才多大市场，即便是每个人都放开了吃，也弥补不了14亿人市场的窟窿呀。
We're just absolutely fucked as farmers, guys. Everything is so fucked, and I do not see anybody surviving this farm crisis that we're in. Guys, look, one of the best splorn crops that I have ever raised in my life. And because of the tariffs, China will not fucking buy it. And they are the only country in the world they are the only country in the world that buys splorn. And so now I'm literally just chopping it and blowing it on the fucking ground because it's fucking useless. It's valueless. There's nothing I can fucking do to it. I am going to need government assistance to make it through this fucking crisis until these tariffs end. Look, I've never raised a splorn crop like this, guys. And this is just fucking heartbreaking to me. I don't know how I'm going to survive. You know, Trump said he fucking loved us farmers, and here I am just blowing my splorn crop all over the ground. Hopefully he works a deal out where Antarctica and Mars will start buying this splorn and save the farmers. I'm sorry, splorn crop, but you're fucked.
China is the largest importer of soybeans in the world. They import 61% of the world's market. Last year we sent around 12 billion, I think $14 billion worth of soybeans the year before. For the first time in 20 years, China's bought 0 soybeans and 0 new crop corn out of this country.
0?
So we went from 12 billion to 0.
Where are they buying the soybeans?
Brazil. You see, we lost 42% of our market share in the first tariff war. In Trump's first tariff war, the Chinese went to buying their soybeans from Brazil. They invested billions of dollars in Brazilian infrastructure. They have moved into Africa, and they're going to commercially farm in Africa. Since we left with USAID, they moved their Belt and Road program into Africa. So we've pretty much lost the Chinese market share. If we got 100% of the soybean business, Katie, for every country in the world except for Brazil and Argentina, we would still only have half the soybean business.
Well, it ends up that I was dead right all those times I made the satire videos about the soybean farmers going out of business, because that's exactly what's happening right now. In years past, China would buy a third of the soybeans produced in the United States from all the soybean farmers. And right now they're buying 0 soybeans from all the farmers, and all of the fall crops are coming in right now, and they don't have buyers, and they're all about to go out of business because of all of his absolutely horrid tariff policies. Why anyone ever thought these tariffs were a good idea is beyond me, but they sure as fuck are not. And now, rural America and farms across our country are paying the price. This happened in 2017, by the way. And he had to do a huge, $30 billion bailout for the farmers. Who knows if he's going to do it again? Who knows if he even cares about giving them a bailout? It doesn't seem like he cares about them at all based on all of his horrible policies.
Oh boy, let's talk about how Trump is screwing the farmers. I have a lot of soybean farmers who are my clients, and this is really bad news. Caleb Ragland, who's the president of the American Soybean Association. He said farmers are heading into a harvest season without a single order from China. 25% of soybean farmers' crops are usually sold to China. The prices of soybeans are down 40% because of what's happening under the Trump administration, and production costs are rising. I'm tying in the Trump administration to this. This soybean association president is still speaking up Donald Trump. 500,000 soybean growers in the United States exist and are being severely impacted by this. They're having to now rely on loans to get them through the season. There are 231,000 jobs associated with soybean farming, harvesting, transportation, storage, you name it. And he says the impact on the local rural community that depends on the farmer is going to be severely impacted. South American farmers, soybean farmers, are filling the gap. China is just hop-skipping over the United States, and countries like Brazil have got it completely covered. No wonder Trump is attacking some of these other countries south of us. But then he went on to reiterate that Donald Trump loves farmers and that he supports Trump. And he says that the Trump administration told him to tell the farmers to be patient. I just want to explain what the soybean farmers are looking at. Harvest season is right around the corner. Imagine that there's a machine manufacturer that is on the brink of bankruptcy, and they've got a whopping $50,000 in the bank. And they've got to make a decision. Do we keep hiring people to build this one machine in hopes that we can sell it and make that money back? Do we drain that $50,000 and go into debt, hiring employees, purchasing materials to make it happen, run our facility to make that machine, pay for transportation costs to ship it out in the hopes that we'll have a customer for it? That's what they're facing. They've got to hire H-2A workers, those nasty brown-skinned people. And I'm being very sarcastic. That's how MAGA looks at them. There's truck drivers that haul the soy. There's storage facilities with silos that store them. The farmer pays to have them stored. They're going to tell them we have no room because we're storing 10,000 other farmers' soy products that are not being sold anywhere. Like, this is so fucking devastating. And when I saw that farmer in, I believe, Arkansas, crying, this is a grown-ass man with gray hair. Donald Trump, we love you. We need your help. This is what MAGA doesn't get. Don't leave a seat at the table expecting Donald Trump to come sit down and talk to farmers. He will only sit at the tables that have billionaires and Project 2025 folks. He's only focused on their agenda. And the Project 2025 agenda includes changing the American farming industry that's going to fucking screw every American farmer. He's not going to come and have a seat at your table. Just be patient.
看到这里，我们不得不说，这就是贸易战的真实写照。要知道，中国市场占了全球大豆贸易的61%。美国以前每年向中国出售140亿美元的大豆，现在直接归零。而巴西趁机填补了这个空缺，中国不仅转向巴西采购，还大力投资巴西的基础设施，甚至把“一带一路”延伸到了非洲。美国在第一轮贸易战中就已经失去了42%的市场份额，现在更是血本无归。你们知道这有多夸张吗？就算美国拿下了除巴西和阿根廷以外全世界所有国家的大豆订单，也只能占到全球市场的一半。这就是失去中国市场的代价，这个窟窿根本填不上。现在这些美国农民面临的困境， 就像一个濒临破产的制造商，银行里只剩5万美元，却还要雇工人、买材料、付运费，赌一把能不能把产品卖出去。可问题是没有买家啊！大豆价格暴跌 40%，50万豆农受到严重冲击，23万个相关工作岗位岌岌可危，农民们只能靠贷款度日，仓库爆满，眼睁睁看着辛苦种出的大豆烂在地里。更要命的是，这已经不是第一次了。2017年特朗普就搞过一次，最后不得不拿出300亿美元来救济农民，现在又来一遍，谁知道他这次还会不会管？这就是所谓的让美国再次伟大。说到底，贸易战从来就不是什么好主意，受苦的永远是普通老百姓。特朗普嘴上说爱农民，实际行动却把他们推向了绝境。最可怜的还是那些相信了特朗普承诺的农民们，他们真心实意地支持这个人，结果换来的是什么？是眼睁睁看着自己种的庄稼被缴税撒在地里，是欠下一屁股债，是整个农村社区的经济崩溃。这场闹剧什么时候结束，恐怕连特朗普自己都不知道。